လာမှာ MT Mobile ကချန်နယ်လေးကနေပြန်လည်တင်ဆက်လိုက်ပါတယ်ဒီကနေ့မှာတော့ရှင်ပညာကာရဟာဒီနေ့ကနိုင်ငံငိမ့်ချမ်းရေးခီးစဉ်မှာဟောကြားခဲ့တဲ့ဗီဒီယိုလေးကိုဘာသာပြန်ပြီးမှဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီဗီဒီယိုမှာ Trump အကြောင်းမေးမြန်းမှုကိုဆရာတော်ကဘလို့တုံ့ပြန်ခဲ့တာလဲမင်းခွန်းနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးဆရာတော်ရဲ့အဖြေကတော့နိုင်ငံရေးထက်လူသားချင်းစာနာမှုနဲ့စိတ်အေးချမ်းသာယာမှုကိုပဲရှေ့တန်းတင်ခဲ့တာမို့နားထောင်သူအားလုံးကိုတကယ်ပဲအံ့အားသက်စေခဲ့ပါတယ်ဆရာတော်မိတ်ကြားသွားတဲ့အဓိကချက်တွေကိုပြန်ကြည့်ရရင်ဆရာတော်ရဲ့ဟောကြားချက်ဟာဘယ်လိုနိုင်ငံရေးနောက်ခံမျိုးပဲရှိအစိုးရဖြစ်စေပြည်သူဖြစ်စေလူတိုင်းနားထောင်ဖို့လိုအပ်တဲ့သဘောလာပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဘာမှဘာသာတရားတွေအများကြီးရှိပေမဲ့တကယ်တမ်းတတ္တဝအလုံးနေ့စဉ်จิตသုံးနေကြတဲ့ဘုံဘာသာတရားကတော့ငြိမ်းချမ်းခြင်း၊ကုဏတရားနဲ့မေတ္တာတရားတို့ပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ပြဿနာတွေကိုဒေါသနဲ့တုံ့ပြန်ရင်ဆင်းရဲဒုက္ခတွေပဲပိုများလာမှာပါ။မေတ္တာနဲ့ကရုဏာကိုလက်ကင်ထားမှသာကဘာကြီးကပုံငိမ့်ချမ်းလာပြီးမုန်းနေမှုတွေကိုအမြင့်ပြတ်ဖယ်ရှားနိုင်မှာပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ခုလိုဤပညာတွေရန်တိုးတက်လာတဲ့အချိန်မှာငါတို့ရဲ့ကိုယ်ချက်တရားနဲ့စိတ်ဓာတ်တွေမနှိမ့်ကျသွားဖို့အတွက်နေ့စဉ်ဘဝမှာတတိတရားနဲ့နေထိုင်မှုကအလွန်ပဲရည်ကြီးပါတယ်။ချုပ်အားဖြင့်ပြောရရင်တော့လူသားတိုင်းဟာကိုယ်ဘာသာတရားအတီးတီးကိုကူးကွယ်နေကြပေမဲ့အားလုံးရဲ့နောက်ဆုံးပန်းနိုင်ကတော့စစ်မှန်တဲ့နေချင်းရေးပဲဖြစ်တဲ့ဆိုပြီးဒီဗီဒီယိုလေးမှာပြောကြားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အသံပြန်ပေးထားတဲ့ဗီဒီယိုလေးကိုအားလုံးပဲတူတူကြည့်လိုက်ရအောင်ပါ။
Thank you very much, Venerable Theru. We will move on to one more question. I believe, yes, we had someone from the back.
Venerable Panyakar Theru. Venerable Panyakar Theru. I'm representing BCA's private campus as the deputy head of law school, and also I work as an attorney at law here in Sri Lanka. So I'm actually studying the political background behind this ongoing war. So I know in order to cover the impact of the Epstein files only Trump and the so-called powers of USA started this war. So you are basically doing something, Thero, that even the international law organizations couldn't do. So first, let me appreciate your effort and the effort of your crew to, you may be, I don't know what you're actually currently going through when going through this walk all over the world, but I really appreciate your courage that you are having, challenging yourself and the protection. Maybe you are doing something that none of us couldn't do. So first, let me ask you, how did you find that courage to protect all of us? Thank you.
As a Buddhist monk, the Buddha said, you have to do your duty, which is study and practice. Let the king and the government handle their things as political things. And so when I walk in the United States, people questioning about our president, Mr. Trump. And I always said, my message is not excluded anyone. All civilians need to listen. Our government also needs to listen, regardless of what background and who they are. This is peace. This is what we seek in every single day. This is what we worshiping every single day that I mentioned in my talk. I said like this. We are Christians. We are Catholic, we are Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, all those religions in this world. We practice every day. And all that religions in common, we have one similar common religion that all beings are worshipping for every single day, which is the religions of peace, compassion, and loving kindness. All beings need this. All beings thinking of this every day because we suffer. That's why we need peace. That's why we need love and kindness and compassion. And so when we walk like this, we are not trying to fight anyone. We are not trying to criticize anyone regardless of what people throw in at us. Remember, lemons, rock, bitter melons, remember? Regardless of what they are throwing at us, we receive them all with kind. That is how we practice the Buddha teaching. And so when come to the political point, we are not allowed to discuss anything about that. But We have to do the thing that we're supposed to do to bring peace to the people who are ready to receive the message and who are ready to practice the Buddha teaching to have peace from our life. So, regardless of what's going on in this world, war, conflict, and all those things, I know it's very difficult for us to bear all those feelings and difficult for us to stay still, but let us think this way. The more we add to it, the more sharper it is. It cannot solve anything. But imagine, with this much of crowd right now, just only worship in peace, compassion, and loving kindness, the world is already softened. That much. Already eliminated that much of people that is going to spread hate into the universe. It's better, right? If we don't practice this way, then this much of people will continue spreading hate and anger to the universe. What's going to happen? It's just going to create more tears. So the more people join in this walk, the better it is for this world. And soon this universe will go back to the old day, which is kind, which is peace, which is very beautiful place to live. So we need to join in this mission together. The more people join in, the better it is.
Thank you very much, Venerable Theru. We have about half an hour left for you to pose your questions. I think we've been having...
Venerable Thero. I'm Pabisara Mihinde from Viharamahadevi Balika Vidyalaya Kiribadgoda. Venerable Sir, what are some ways that we can do to promote peace as young school children? Thank you.
Yesterday I talked about the students. How many of you have cell phone? Raise your hand. Students. How many of you have cell phone with you?
Phones. How many of you have cell phones with you? Mobile phones? Raise your hands. Mobile phones? How many of you have mobile phones? Okay, with you. All
How
right.
many of you love playing games?
How many of you love playing games? Games on the phone? Video games?
How many of you love to surf the internet?
How many of you like to surf the internet? Internet again.
Don't be shy, okay?
Internet එකේ surf කරන්න කවුද කැමති? හැමෝම වගේ කැමති නේ?
Okay. Probably because of the situation, because of materialities, we don't have enough. And it's not when our living is not wealthy enough, so that's why we don't have a cell phone. But in those developing the country, let's say America, little kids have iPad and they just stick in their face and their eyes to that iPad every day, right? Playing game, go online, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everything. But now we are very great. You must be grateful because you don't have those yet. Not many, not much. But still, there are many other things that also pull you off track as well. So, as a student, regardless of what you have, even if you have cell phone, then please remember this. First, 1 hour before bed, no cell phone. 1 hour after you wake up, no cell phone. Or 2 hours, even better. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is what? Make your bed. How many of you make your bed after you wake up? It means that you need to clean and fold your bed sheet and everything. Raise your hand. Okay. Some people are just like this, afraid. I only do half. When you wake up, you make your bed, you fold, you make it look nice and neat. That is practicing mindfulness. You clean the bed, you clean your mind. After that, you go to the bathroom. For those who have cell phone, this is going to be the habit of using the cellular phone, which I call your lovers. In the United States, when I walk, I call that cell phone as a lover. Okay? So if you bring your lover to the toilet and talk, it means that you are addicted. Why have to be in the toilet? The toilet is for you to do number 1 and number 2. Right? And is it smell good or no? Of course, it doesn't smell good at all in the toilet. Why you take your lover to the toilet and whispering with each other? Sometimes you are unmindful, you drop your lover into the toilet bowl. Now you have to buy a new lover. And you don't know there are people out there waiting for their turn too to go to the toilet to talk to their lovers. So you have to be kind to them too. Okay? All those are fun, but it's serious, because this is going to be the habit in the future if you are not yet developed that. All the students, all the people in those developing country, they use the toilet in the bathroom a lot. Sometimes when you go to the bathroom and you hear talking, yeah, what are they talking? But they talk in the toilet, so don't do that, okay? So leave your phone outside, go to the toilet, do number 1 and number 2, cleanse your face, come out, get a piece of paper, write down the statement, today is going to be my peaceful day. You as student should do this every day. Not just student, but all of us should do this every day. And throughout the day, yesterday I encouraged the school to apply mindfulness class into school system. And this is what I have a vow for. I vow that all the school will apply this mindfulness meditation class into the school systems to support the students. Remember, the more the technology is rising high, the virtue also going down. The mind is going down. Now you don't have cell phone, you could remember a lot of things, right? But in America, I asked how many phone numbers that you actually can remember. Only 2, 3, 5 phone numbers that they could remember. Versus 15, 20 years ago, they could memorize the whole phone book. What's going on right there? What's happening? Because we depend on technology. We live and depends on it. We are not using this anymore. So this is shrinking. It's supposed to be like this. Now it's shrinking down like this every day. Later on, maybe when we just sit here, have I eat yet? Have I drink yet? We're gonna become like that if we let ourselves go that route. So if you don't have technology yet, you must be grateful. If you do have technologies in hand, you have to be clever enough to use it the right way. And apply meditation, mindfulness meditation in school and at home. That could help to restore this mind, memories, and also is scientists proven that the more mindfulness practicing, the better result we will have in work and school, everything.